What is good, you guys? It's your boy Randy Anderson with another episode of the Average Guy Podcast on the Average Guy Studios. Right now, we're waiting to see if we'll get a couple of my co-hosts on, or one of my co-hosts on. So, but before then, you guys know how I do it. I'm gonna show my appreciation to you guys for listening to us on SoundCloud. Also, if you're on Facebook, go ahead and follow me on Facebook at the Average Guy Podcast. Also, I need you guys to hit the subscribe button. But first, and tell a friend to tell a friend. Matter of fact, yeah, I need y'all to do that. But first, let me go ahead and show my appreciation to 41 in the United States, top countries. The Ukraine, shout out to Ukraine. That's dope. This is dope as shit. We international, baby. And Colombia. You know what I'm saying? All my Colombians out there, appreciate y'all for the downloads and listens. Even though it's only one. But still, I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Tell a friend to tell a friend. Oh man. Montaigne, VA, or oh shoot, my bad. Thanks for all the listens. You know what I'm saying? The 20 over there, Jefferson City, Missouri. Shout out to Jeff City. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate all the listens. So now what we usually do is start with sports. We hit on hot topics. And we usually get it off our chest. But, so, I mean, y'all literally going to be chilling with me. So, might as well get this right. All right, so in sports, we'll be talking about the Miami Dolphins, the new NFL policy that all the teams have to ship into the NFL about what the players are going to do what they're going to do to their players if they kneel. All right, so actually I have a video real quick. The video had like the stuff on it or whatever that I was gonna mention. Hold on, where's it at? But yeah, how you guys been? Hey.
What is the doggone deal?
Oh, not too much right now. I'm just getting this video ready for the Miami Dolphins thing. Yeah.
Bienvenido a Miami.
Yeah. I couldn't find the what's the name, so I got the video.
Sweet.
And for you guys, it's only gonna be audio because I don't know if they might try to strike me again. You know what I'm saying? Because if you guys didn't know, a teachable moment with the Average Guy Podcast, a teachable moment got blocked worldwide. So we're gonna be careful this time.
Haters. Vlad, it was you, Vlad. You don't want nobody airing your stuff but you.
All right, here we go.
All team and league personnel on the field shall stand and show respect for the flag and the anthem. But those who choose not to stand can stay in the locker room or off the field until after the anthem has been performed. Teams will be fined if players are on the field and do not stand, and each team may develop its own rules on how to handle players who do not stand for the anthem. Let's talk.
So my whole thoughts on all those rules was just a bunch of hogwash it was like, yo, we got to get money out of it. We got to get money back out of these players after we pay them. So we might as well just toss in some BS rules. We're like, y'all got to pay us. Y'all got to pay us if y'all wanted to be quote unquote disrespectful. So what is your thoughts, Lauren?
Man, look, the NFL has been going backwards on this from day one. Mm-hmm. This was a peaceful protest. Thanks. Colin Kaepernick wasn't bothering anybody. Now, don't get me wrong. He wanted the cameras on him because he wanted to draw attention. So It wasn't that he didn't want to draw attention, but the way that the NFL has went back and forth, first they wanted to be about the fans, then they wanted to be about the players, and then here comes Donald Trump coming in. Like, don't you have better things to do than tweet about what the NFL is doing about the protest? So then they create these policies where they say, well, you can come out, but if you don't want to stand, you just have to stay in the locker room. So now you're starting to divide teams, and you're starting to create team politics for whatever reason that you want to do. You know, whether it's for money, whether it's because you want to please the billionaire owners that, have all the control over the players. So whatever the case may be, you want to set these rules, and the rules still don't make sense. So you're going to take, like for instance, with Pittsburgh, all the players was like, we just going to stay back in solidarity. And then one of the players who happens to be a Ranger says, no, I want to go out. And they was like, cool, go ahead and go out, And then all of a sudden, different things happen. Somehow some players are, out on the field, cameras on them. So, I mean, yeah, the media is trying to get all of this, And then here comes the NFL saying, you know what? We're not going to change any more rules. It is what it is. We're done. And guess who showed his face again? Donald Trump. Talking about, talking about, the NFL, it's about time the NFL put their foot down. Get out of here with that, man. Don't you have better things to do than be concerned about what the NFL is doing? Right. Are you that mad that they didn't let you in the brotherhood and now you just want to stir up trouble, Don? Come on, man. Come on, man. We see what you're doing with Putin. Leave the NFL alone. The NFL ain't bothering you. Don't bother it. NFL, step your game up. Do a way better job than what you've been doing.
Right.
Ain't nobody bothering anybody with these protests. And, I know they threw a ton of money at the players and said, hey, take this money, get into your communities, do what you do. But that's just hush money. That's just hush money. So, players, NFL players, keep protesting. Take your black butt out on that field, black, brown, white, whatever, Samoan, take your butt out on that field and you kneel. And you keep kneeling. And y'all get together and y'all pay each other's fine. If that's what needs to happen. Players union, get behind your players.
Mm-hmm.
Fight with your players on this because it is far deeper than football. You want us to shut up and dribble? You want us to shut up and run? What else you want us to do? Yeah, I don't want us to talk, though. Don't kick rocks.
Yep, yeah. I mean, he said everything perfectly. I can't say nothing else. But continuing on in the NFL, Josh Gordon is going to miss the start of the Browns training camp because of health and treatment plan. So, what is your thoughts on that, Lauren?
I hope he hasn't had another setback. That's what I hope.
That's the first thing that went to my mind.
He is a talented young man. I hope he gives himself another shot to play football. But in light of all of this, I think we have to separate football from the man and say, hey, if you feel like you need some more help, get some more help.
Right.
And I'm glad that the Cleveland Browns are supporting him. I'm glad the NFL is supporting him. So, yeah, get your help. His sobriety is far more important than training camp. The dude is a proven NFL player. So I'm not saying he doesn't need training camp because he does. Reps are good.
Mm-hmm.
But this is about his life.
Yeah.
So let's give that man every opportunity to get his life together. Same as they didn't give Johnny Manziel an opportunity to get his life together. And it is what it is. I mean, hopefully he doesn't fall off the wagon. I definitely will be praying for him because I want to see him succeed.
Right. Yeah.
So do your thing, get in rehab, do your training. It's very, very taboo in the Black community to go to counseling and all that type of stuff. We think, we good with tough guys. Nah, man, you're addicted to the weed, and right now it's against the rules in the NBA or in the NFL. I'm sorry, it's against the rules in the NFL. So you got to follow the rules if you want to play, or if you want to smoke the weed, then, you may have to join a kickball league.
Hey, or softball, you never know. Until it gets legalized. until he gets legalized. But yeah, like the first thing I thought was like, oh damn, he had another slip up, man. Shit. And like honestly, because I'm still on this the I guess the protest or whatever for the NFL this year. But fantasy wise, I'm thinking Josh Gordon, he gonna go in the top. He gonna go in the 3rd round. I got 2 3rd-round draft picks this year. I'm gonna go ahead and pick him up. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me being selfish. But yeah, man, I'm glad he's actually taking this serious. I'm hoping he's taking this really serious. Like that's one of the main things for me. That's like, yo, he's taking this serious. He really wants to show everybody that he had a little minor setback for a major comeback. You know what I'm saying? Because the Browns, I don't know. I'm just saying this. Y'all could hate me, but the Browns might get surprise a lot of y'all this year. The Browns, I don't know. They got some pieces. They got some pieces. All right. All right. All right. And still in the NFL, Eric Reed. Do you think he'll play in the NFL this season?
Nope.
Yeah, I don't doubt.
Eric Reed won't play in the NFL. And this is even sadder from a player perspective than Colin Kaepernick, right? And this is why I say that, because Eric Reed was arguably, well, he was definitely a top 10 safety, arguably a top 5 safety in the league. Okay,
that's facts.
You could argue and say Colin Kaepernick was middle of the road. You know, we could go any middle of the road quarterback we want to, if you really want to say that. If you really want to say, and he was. You could name
after the
not
injury,
statistically.
he was.
Yes. After the injury, so you could say, hey, you know, we'd rather have a cheaper, non-camera grabbing
individual, right? Yeah.
I'll give you that, NFL. I will give you that. Eric Reed was the top 10 safety. And you telling me he can't find a job? Man, I know you can't prove collusion. I know you can't. But I want all 30 NFL owners to line up their 2 safeties, strong safety and free safety. That is, what do we have? 30 teams in the NFL?
Yeah.
Is that right?
30. I think it's 32.
No, 32 teams in the NFL. Nope, you're right. So 32 times 2 is 64.
Right.
You line up your 64 safeties, and I want you to tell me all 64 are better than Eric Reed.
That's facts.
Liar. You'd be a liar. And the NFL ought to be ashamed of themselves for allowing politics to control their game.
Yeah.
They should be ashamed of themselves. I mean, it's disgraceful for that man not to. I mean, Eric Reed, I don't even think he's gotten an offer.
Nope.
Like, not even an offer. 32 teams, and nobody offered this man a contract.
Right.
It's shameful, man. It is downright shameful. And I tell you why Eric Reed out of all the other people are getting picked out of this bunch is because he was kneeling right next to Colin.
Yeah.
Right next to him. So it's a shame, man. You know what I'm saying? It is really a shame. Here's where players have an opportunity to make a difference. Right here. With Eric Reed. I know y'all out here trying to feed y'all family. I get it. But this man took a stand for his people. Y'all take a little bit out of y'all paychecks and y'all pay that man. Pay that man, because he put himself out on the limb for not only all of the players in the NFL, but a culture of people. Pay that man something out of everybody's paycheck. Every player should take a little bit of change and be like, here, Eric, I know you got bills. I know you got a family. I know you took a stand for us. We got you, brother. We got you. Same with Colin. Do the same thing for both of them. It's a whole lot of money floating around. I don't care if you took the money out the fund that the NFL gave you to go talk to the police and stuff. Take it out of that money if you have to. But I'm sorry, man. But you know I know you can't prove collusion, blackball, all that type of jazz, but it is absolutely happening. And you know,
looks like
proven unproven. It's a shame that politics have. I'm not gonna say that they have gotten involved, because politics are everywhere. Politics exists everywhere, but to the point that you cannot be an objective executive in the NFL organization, the fact that you can't be that objective person that you're paid to do is shameful.
Yeah, man. Like you said, it's so many teams, so many top tier players that are making multi-million dollars. They could be like, yo, they could go to the front office and to the coaches and be like, hey, this dude will be perfect for our team to set a defensive presence. You know what I'm saying? I understand he had like a year off technically, because you know what they did. So I mean, if we can get him, we can solidify our defense. And this is for the team. This is for the place that you're playing in. This is for all your fans. And I guarantee you, if that team does that, all the fans will step up and say something. If he does good or bad, there will be people out there that will be like, yo, you know what? I love this stand. You know what? I'm riding with this team even heavier now. We're gonna purchase his jersey. I guarantee you, if that was to happen, his jersey sales will go crazy. And the front offices will love that, because what does that do? That brings money. So I mean, it's so many things that could happen, that should happen, because he's a good player, good person. He put him and Colin Kaepernick put their livelihood on the line. I know he has a family. I don't know about Colin. I don't know if Colin has a kids or not, but he has a family. So he's taking money out of his kids' mouth to stand up for people that he believes needs to be stood up for, that don't have a voice. And so, I mean, hey, if any NFL players hear this, man, take this to your front office. Take this to your front office. Let them hear this.
Yeah. Clark Hunt, where you at now? Where you at now, Clark? I think last year Clark Hunt said, you know, if we really had a need for Colin, I would have picked him up. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with the protest. Where you at now? Because you need a safety. Eric Reed coming off another ACL tear.
Yep.
I don't even know who the other safety is, because you got rid of Ron Parker. So
Eric Berry. Ron Parker wasn't that hot.
No, I know Eric Berry. Who's the other safety though?
We got another. We had Parker. We had Parker, but then we got rid of him because he was trash.
Yeah.
Oh no, we got the safety. No, that was a cornerback. Never mind, he wasn't a safety. Shit, I don't know who our other safety is.
We ain't got one.
Damn.
We ain't got one. Clark Hunt, put your money where your mouth is, baby. Let me see you stand up for Chiefs Nation.
Yeah, please. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's all I'm saying. All right, so in the NBA right now, we're talking about the hottest team in the NBA, which is not the Golden State Warriors. It's LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. So for their death lineup, LeBron James will be playing center. So what is your thoughts on that?
I mean, here's the thing, man. Like, I mean, you play the death lineup when it works for you advantageously. And LeBron doesn't like to play defense. Let's be 100% honest. LeBron likes to roam, you know. Right. So you're going to have to play that at a time where he can roam, because he's not going to go down there and he's not going to get bodied by those 7-footers. It's not going to happen. I can tell you that right now. So it's going to be when, I would say, like, let's say, for instance, they're playing Golden State.
Mm-hmm.
Play the death lineup when they play the death lineup. You know what I'm saying? That way, Draymond Green plays the 5. LeBron can do Draymond. You know what I'm saying? But don't put him up against some 7-footers, because he's not gonna play defense. Defense gonna be leaking like a sieve. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, what was the interesting thing to me was that when I heard that, I was like, okay, did the death lineup come from Luke Walton?
bro, I'm telling you, we on the same wavelength. Same wavelength.
Is that who created that? Because I mean, you didn't hear of it before. So that I was interested in that. I'm interested to see now that Luke Walton has LeBron, how much of Golden State schemes
will you
become
see
the Lakers schemes. And I mean, quiet is kept. The Lakers last year were like number 12, 11 or 12 in fast break points.
Really?
Last year. Yeah. And so Luke Walton already has them playing fast. What he has to do is he has to get LeBron James to buy in to continue to make that ball move. Because if you remember the year that San Antonio waxed Miami, that ball was moving like a hot potato, and they just couldn't keep up defensively. And so LeBron's gonna have to, he's gonna have to buy into. We gotta keep this ball moving. Now I know they don't have shooters like that, but they do have slashers. And so if they put LeBron right around, you know what I'm saying, right above the free throw line there, let the players cut and do all that ball movement, they could do something with that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man, like I said, like we was on the same wavelength. I don't know, man. Like with that, I don't think they'll keep Lonzo Ball though. I still think it'll be a 2-3 year project. But I don't know, man.
Think they're gonna keep him?
Nah, I definitely don't think they're gonna keep him. I think Lonzo's gone somewhere. And then somebody else will pick him up after his rookie contract is up. I think it'll be wraps for Lonzo. But I can't see LeBron playing the center because he definitely will get exposed. Definitely by a big body big man. Like that, they will toss him around. He is big and he is bad. Don't get me wrong. But going against an actual big man, you're not playing against. You're not bumping up Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson and stuff like that, and KD. You're not doing that. You're doing it with somebody with bulk on their chest and shit like that. So I don't know how it'll actually work, but I can see it happening.
He did it in Miami, and offensively it was great, but defensively it was kind of iffy. So I mean, it's gonna have to be a lot of help defense played. I put it like that. It's gonna have to be a lot of help defense because LeBron be caught napping sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yes, that's very true. Kuzma is a shooter. Lonzo Ball, I'm not for. He's a shooter / playmaker. The dude that they got, didn't they pick up both of their people from the D League or the G League or whatever it is?
You talking about Josh Hart?
Yeah, and the other dude.
The center.
Was it the center? I'm not for sure. Yeah, the center dude. Yeah, the center dude, and I think like a wing player. They picked both of them up, and both of them are in the lineups now. So I don't know, man. I think it's possibility it could work, but then I just don't know about the offensive potential for everybody. I mean, Kuzma can shoot. Ingram, we still don't know just yet. Like he's up and down. But I mean, I don't know, man. I just don't know. I will have to see a couple of games first before I can actually say, yo, all right, this is actually gonna work. This is what it's gonna be. I can see LeBron doing it. I can see LeBron bringing a championship to the Lakers. Wow, that is trash. I had to say that. That is.
Well, the one thing I do see is that they're trying to build a team where they can outscore you.
Because Lonzo can't play defense.
Nah, he's not the greatest defender, but he's still relatively young. To pick up with Beasley was for offense.
Oh yeah, I forgot all about that.
Now Lance Stevenson does give you kind of a pit bull tenacity type of player. Same with Rondo, especially playoff Rondo.
IQ.
Yeah, so I'm not as skeptical as everybody else is. I actually think it could work if you kind of play your cards right and scheme appropriately. But I mean, I think that this year is definitely a project year.
It's project. It's not like gonna be all these delusional Laker fans talking about, oh, we're gonna be a top six or no, what they say? They said we're gonna be a top 5 seed or no, a top 5 seed. Y'all gonna barely even be 5, bro. Barely.
No, I could see him being a top 5 seed.
No.
All right, so you got Golden State.
Yep. Hold on.
Got, Houston.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, who you want to throw in after that?
Hold on. I had this thing real quick. Let me go real quick.
You want to throw in OKC?
Yeah, OKC is a dark horse, but yes, I believe OKC would be better, maybe.
I mean, you got some up and coming teams, you know what I'm saying? But I think that and I know the East is a little bit different than the West, but last year LeBron was worth I believe it was 15 or 16 wins. So I could see in the West him being worth 10. And if you look at the difference between 5 and 8 last year, it was less than 10 games. That separated 5 from 8. So I could see him being a 5 seed. I could.
All right. Here are the power rankings for this week. I guess the Warriors are even with they're up 1, they're number 1. The Celtics are up 4. The Rockets are down 2. The Sixers are down 3. The Raptors are up 7 because I'm guessing of Kawhi Leonard. The Thunder are up 4. Oh shit, are up 14 at number 6. Utah Jazz are down 5. Nuggets are up 9. The Lakers are up 13, which is crazy, and the Trailblazers are up 15. So I mean,
now we're talking about top 5 team in the whole league. We're just talking about playoff seeds.
I'm talking about playoff seeds.
Yeah, playoff seeds. I give them 5.
I give them 6, but okay, all right. Because I can see I can see where everybody's going, but I give them 6 because I just don't know because
they could be an 8 seed.
That is true. That's very true.
But once you get in,
it's a whole nother monster.
I do is get in.
That is true. But
as Seattle Supersonics against the Denver Nuggets.
Oh shit! All right, hold on. All right, so in more NBA news, breaking news. Well, it's happened a couple hours ago, but the Cleveland Cavaliers have signed the contract for 4 years, $120 million contract extension with Kevin Love. So, what is your thoughts on that, Kevin Love?
I mean, they had to. They had to. I mean, he is now your veteran anchor of the team. They had to, you know. So, I'm not surprised. It kind of handicaps him a little bit because 4 years for a guy that seems to get injured every year. That is now, you know, a 9 or 10 year veteran in the league. I don't know if that length. I don't think I would have gave that length of a contract to him. But I mean, they had to. You know what I'm saying? You got to have somebody to anchor the team while Colin Sexton gets up to stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, he likes stability. K-Love loves stability, and this gives him stability in his own life. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, kudos to him for getting his money, but it's going to handicap Cleveland, I think.
Just another bad contract from Cleveland.
Of course, Cleveland is totally through the draft now. Like, from here on out, the only way for them to build a legitimate team is going to be to do it through the draft because there is no marquee free agent that is going to want to come to Cleveland.
Yep. And I just want to say how crazy it is that they were just drafting just a few years ago to get picks, and they traded all their picks away. So, I mean, hey, look how the tides turn. But, yeah, it's another bad contract for the Cavs. I believe it's a bad contract. Tristan Thompson was a bad contract. J.R. Smith was a terrible contract. So I mean, just adds to a whole list of you guys having terrible contracts. That's all it is to me. That's all it is to me.
Here's another move that's gonna happen. some point this year.
What?
Kyle Korver to LA.
Yep, I see. I definitely see it because James Jones, he's LeBron's new James Jones. Honestly,
yep.
Because James Jones was with him with the Heat, and then he took him to the Cavs. So yeah, I see that. All right, so Carmelo Anthony signed the veterans minimum $2.4 million to sign with the Houston Rockets. Like I'm pretty sure everybody thought. So, what is your thoughts on that?
Predictable. I mean, predictable. Once Oklahoma City was able to trade, waive him, whatever you want to say, I knew it was setting up the inevitable. I hate the move for Houston, honestly, unless he's coming off the bench as a sixth man. I know that they're missing a wing with Ariza and Balmute going to other teams this year, but yeah, I'm not a fan of him starting. He's gonna have to accept the six-man role, and if he's not willing to accept it, I mean, I guess he only cost you $2.5 million. But yeah, I'm not a fan of the move. I think that there's another wing that they could have found, another 3-and-D type player, like a Trevor Ariza, because they're
losing both. They're losing both offense and defense because
they didn't need the offense. Like, that's the thing, you know. I mean, they really needed another defensive anchor. Don't get me wrong. I like Chris Paul, but Chris Paul is getting old, and you're going to have to treat him like the Spurs treated Tim Duncan and him. You know what I'm saying? Where you just sit him just to give him rest. And then James Harden, he stepped up his game defensively last year, but he's no defensive stalwart. You know, so yeah, I knew it was coming. But I'm not impressed with it by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, everybody talking about, well, maybe this to rejuvenate him. Carmelo is old, y'all. Carmelo old.
I said that with the Knicks. If you ask some Knicks fans, they're like, fuck Carmelo.
and then you had it with, they said it last year when he's OKC.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's gonna be a part of a big three. Man, get out of here, man. That dude is done as a starter in the NBA. He's like Dwayne Wade. I mean, that's no knock against Dwayne Wade. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, he's older. You know what I'm saying? The times have changed. Bodies broken down, things of that nature. So, you know, and I tell you what's crazy is the Heat can only offer Dwayne Wade $6 million this year. Did you know that?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, guess who offered them more money?
Chicago.
China.
Really?
China offered him 3 years, $25 million.
He might as well go. I mean, he got a shoe company over there. Yeah. He's got a shoe over there, shoe brand.
Yeah.
Hey, might as well.
Yep.
And I want to quickly apologize to the NFL people real quick. I forgot to say, running back Todd Gurley signed a 4-year extension deal with the Los Angeles Rams for $60 million and $45 guaranteed.
Signing bonus 20.
I mean, hey.
You know what this does?
Enlighten me.
Pittsburgh, you just got screwed because you're going to have to pay Le'Veon his money now. You're going to have to pay Le'Veon his money because don't get me wrong, I love Todd Gurley, but Le'Veon is the #1 running back in the NFL. So I'm sorry when you talk about Zeke Elliott, when you talk about David Johnson, y'all getting ready to have to show them the money, show them the coin. It's coming.
They're going to be like,
go ahead.
Bling, 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 bling.
Get your checkbooks ready, owners. Get your checkbooks ready, owners, because it is getting ready to be signing season.
Yep. Blank check season, here we come. That should have been the name of this episode. All right, so Julio Jones will not go to the training camp this season because he wants to renegotiate his contract. So, do you think it's trouble in Atlanta?
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep.
Ooh.
I'm gonna compare Julio to somebody.
Julio.
And I want you to think about it before you be like, "Oh no." Kawhi Leonard all of a sudden becomes disgruntled, and all of a sudden it's like, "Pay me my money or I'm out." Now Kawhi didn't say, "Pay me my money." I just want out.
Right.
But I
right.
could see, I could see it. And here's the thing, man. Like, so there was a point in time where NFL players were paid too much, right?
Mm-hmm.
Especially the rookies.
Right.
And then the NFL came in and the players union and all that negotiation and whack numbers. So now the players are saying, "No, I want my money," and I can't knock them. Like, they're playing a sport that's far more violent than basketball,
Yep.
far more violent than baseball.
Right.
You know, and you know, no, a lot of those players don't have guaranteed contracts. The only thing guaranteed is your signing bonus. That's the only thing that's guaranteed. Other than that, a team can cut you, stretch your money over however long they really deem that they want to stretch it over, and they good.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, hell, Dallas is still playing Tony Romo,
which is fucking crazy.
I mean, ain't my man been on the team for 2 full seasons now?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they still paying like this. They still paying Tony Romo. So, yeah, man. I mean, big ups to Todd, man. You know what I'm saying, for negotiating this type of contract. Shout out to LA for being willing to do it, because they could have pulled a Le'Veon, like, "Nah, man, we gonna wait until, you know what I'm saying, your rookie contract is up, then we'll negotiate." So they wanted to get out in front of it. They feel like they got their franchise running back for the next, at least the next 4 years of his contract. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, man, congratulations, Todd. Let me hold 20 though. Let me hold 20, Todd. That's all I'm saying, man. Let a brother get some change.
Yeah, please. Hey, no, you know what? You ain't gotta let me just get no change. Just go ahead and listen to this podcast and sponsor this podcast. That's all you gotta do, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Put all your millions of followers on to us. You feel me? All right. So, man, I guess we getting into these hot topics, man. So, the WWE, the legend, Hulk Hogan, the Hulkster, Hulkamania. No, I was about to say, oh yeah, but that's the other nigga.
Macho Man.
That's Macho Man Randy Savage right there. But yeah, man. So the Hulkster, hold on, he had went on a little tirade off air about the black guys. I can't say that word on here because you will get flagged for that word on YouTube. Because his daughter is dating a black man. All right. He said, I don't know if Brooke was fucking. I don't know if I can say that word. I don't know if Brooke was having intercourse. This is me. That's me changing the words. With the black guy's son, Hogan. Hogan respects and said, claims. I mean, I don't I don't have double standards. I mean, I am a racist to a point. I'm a racist to a point. Fucking N-words. I mean, intercourse with N-words, but then it comes to nice people and shit and whatever. His words, not mine. But Hogan says, but Hogan wasn't quite finished. I mean, I'd rather if she was fucking some N-word. I'd rather her marry an 8 foot tall N-word worth $100 million and that played basketball. So 8 foot tall nigga. 8 foot tall nigga.
Manu Bo.
You said what?
Manu Bo.
So yeah, what is your thoughts on Hulk Hogan and his little rampage? Oh, shout out to Corey. He's in the chat right now.
Let me tell you something, brother. I can't do it, Hulk. I can't do it, man. Them steroids then got to my man and they done went to his brain.
Right.
The steroids then went to my man's brain. This is a tough one to me. And this is why this is a tough one to me. Because it's hard for me to say, you know what I'm saying, one statement should mess up somebody's brand. You know what I mean? Hulk Hogan built a brand. He built the WWF, WWF, NWO, all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, he built these companies. You know what I'm saying? He was the face for quite some time. But I mean, you got to know better. I mean, you've been working with brothers for your entire career too. So I mean,
right.
It's kind of like, is this really how you feel about us? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I don't want to just be like, well, was he intoxicated? Because I mean, that's not even fair. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you still don't let these type of things, you know what I'm saying, come out of your mouth. You know what I'm saying? I mean, is as many times as he said it, as many times as he used the word,
right,
like it wasn't a slip. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they got a bunch of clips, you know what I'm saying, of different wrestlers saying, you know, yeah, Booker T said it. You know what I'm saying? They got a clip of Booker T getting real animated. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's been said, man. You know, the whole Hall of Fame thing. Don't take him out don't take him out the Hall of Fame. I'll be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? I probably wouldn't take him out of the Hall of Fame. I think I would just stop talking about him. Like I would stop commemorating him. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? You want people to forget about somebody, stop talking about them. I mean, it's that simple. You know what I'm saying? And really, to be honest with you, I think everybody had stopped talking about Hulk Hogan until the WWE said that they were going to reinstate him. And I know that I think it was Mark Henry that had the video where he kind of said it was a 50-50 split. And I totally understand, you know what I'm saying? I totally understand the split, you know, because, again, from a business perspective, he built a name for himself, you know what I'm saying, that was separate from anything else. But when these type of things come out, you ask the question, has it always been like this? You know what I'm saying? And, you know, are you truly a racist? And honestly, I don't think he is. I think he's just a flat out knucklehead. You know what I'm saying? I think all the decades of steroids, and, you know, different things like that, you know what I'm saying? And alcohol, the drugs. Yeah. I think that, you know, he just kind of thinks it's like an old man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know them old men.
Because old people don't give a shit.
They don't have a filter. You know what I'm saying? And so I kind of felt like, you know, I don't know. This is a real tough one for me because, you know, I'm like, you know, when you're a public figure, you have to understand that the camera's always on.
Yep.
You know, so don't get outside of yourself just because you think you're in a comfort area of comfort. But at the same time, I mean, you know, is he a bad person? I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the Hulkster's a bad person. You know, I just think that, you know, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I see it from both ways. You know what I'm saying? Because I am a black man, and that's offensive. You know what I'm saying? That word is offensive. I don't even like when we say it. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that, you know, we give it a platform when we say it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, I mean, you can put him back in the Hall of Fame. You probably shouldn't have ever took him out because really, truth for the matter is when you took him out, who cared? Except for him. True. You know what I'm saying? And maybe some of his contemporaries. You know what I'm saying? Like, you reinstating them only affects people in the business. It doesn't really affect the normal guy that was like, okay, I remember Hulk tearing his t-shirt off and body slamming Andre the Giant. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like I said, like when they brought it up, I was like, oh, I forgot that they kicked him out the Hall of Fame. Like,
that's true.
I forgot about Hulk Hogan. So I mean, all it did was just a new news clip, really. You know what I'm saying? You know, maybe the WWE needed to build towards SummerSlam, so they had to bring up Hulk Hogan. You know, so but no, I mean, you know, we all do stupid things. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, he apologized. You know, hopefully he understood the follies of his way, and if he didn't, you know, what's it gonna change?
Right.
What's it gonna change? Like, you know, big whoopee. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it matters unless Donald Trump, you know, starts tweeting like, if you guys don't let Hulk Hogan back into the WWE, it's gonna be a travesty. What a great man. He made America great. Let's make America great again.
I can see him saying that. That's what makes it funny. That's what makes it funny is I can see him saying that. All right, but yeah, I mean, honestly, he's done this before. He's done this what shit about like 10, 12 years ago, something like that. Mm-hmm. Where he didn't want his daughter to be sleeping with black guys. And matter of fact, let's just bring this. I know this is gonna sound fucked up, but hey, the more racist you are as a parent, the more and more your kid is gonna go with that other race that you hate. It's facts. It's happened on plenty of occasions.
So curiosity killed the cat.
Literally, yeah, yeah, stab that ass. But yeah, I mean, I come on now. You ain't see that mustache. You can't tell that he was one of the he you know he say it at home. You know what I'm saying? You know he let that N-word fly. He let that nigga fly every now and then. So I mean, hey, he's old. I understand that's fucked up. A lot of the wrestlers were disappointed that he said that, but they weren't really mad like that. So I mean, hey, let it all fly. Corey said, oh my bad. Corey said Rams 2018 champions, and then the newest one he said was Donald Trump is in the WWE Hall of Fame. I did not know that.
Yeah, he's one of those celebrities. Like I think Mike Tyson's in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Really?
Mr. T is in the WWE Hall of Fame. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like, yeah, all these celebrities. I mean, Snoop's in the WWE Hall of Fame.
All I seen is that I just seen him on there just skinny ass not push somebody once or twice.
Yeah. He's in the NFL Hall of NFL. He's in the WWE Hall of Fame. So yeah, I mean that's just the NFL, you know. So I mean,
okay,
it's not. Yeah, it's not prestigious, you know. I mean, it is for the WWE athletes, but for the celebrities, it's just like, you know, I get my name on something, you know.
Yeah, I mean, like I said before, man, I seen it coming. It's there. All I want to just say is all the old white people just showing their ass. And so everybody's getting exposed. There's a reason why the name of this episode is Twitter is not a galaxy away. It's just a click. Okay. There's a reason why. So, all right. So Disney's Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy director James Gunn gets fired after racist in what is that word? So I don't know what that word is because I can't see right now. Tweets racist in oh shit. Yeah, I can't see that word. But the tweets
is it epithets?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's pretty much he was talking about the reason why he was making fun of he was saying racist jokes. And he was also bringing up child molestation and shit like that, and he just was making jokes about all this other stuff online, and he didn't think it was gonna get back to anything. anybody. He just thought it was like, yo, it's the internet. Ain't nobody gonna bring up my old tweets. Just like Roseanne. That's another one. Donald Trump, another one. There's plenty of people out here. So, what is your thoughts?
Celebrities, regular folk. The camera is always rolling. Always. So whatever you don't want to get out in the media, don't say it. Don't say it. Like, I mean, you got Disney, Papa John's. I mean,
I forgot about his old ass.
Look, these people, and I'm not, and I don't like turning none of this racial, but these people are products of white privilege.
Right.
They're products of white privilege. They think that they can say what they want to say, do what they want to do, and there's no consequences for it. I think we've known, like, the Disney network.
Mm-hmm.
The Disney network has always had issues, with non-conservatives. I'll put it like that. So yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm really not. I mean, these powerful, business owners are starting to get exposed, and again, it just brings out the truth in people. It brings out the true truth in people, and you can say what you want to say, but I mean, it's just all bad, and this is the 21st century. You know what I'm saying? I mean, know better, do better. That's simple.
Right.
I mean, racism is gonna go on forever. It's gonna go on for absolutely ever till infinity. But the key to it is not to. The key to it is that it is not accepted by the majority.
Right.
That's the key.
Right.
But it's not accepted by the majority. And when you have people like this, I mean, kudos to Disney and everybody in there for, like, yeah, you don't have a job here anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm assuming that since he had his status, it was to be the board of directors. That they gave him the finger. You know what I'm saying, or two fingers, one finger, whichever one they decided to give him. And they should. I mean, if this is really how you feel about people, I mean, shame on you. Shame on you. You messing up your own money when you do stuff like this. You messed up your own legacy. I didn't hear anything as far as him offering an apology of any capacity, which is even worse.
Yeah.
Apologize. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I mean, I didn't hear that his spokesman said anything. Like, it's trying to keep it behind closed doors, and I'm like, this is the video era. Like, there's nothing behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? So, you put it out there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna get out there. And so, shout out to Disney for standing up. For what's right. Let's see what new black movie they make now.
And the word I couldn't see. I just went over to the original. What's the name? And it was pedophilia. So I mean,
that's even worse, man. I'm not even gonna front. Be a racist. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? You're a dumbass. You know what I'm saying? But pedophile? Like, why do people, primarily men, but women sometimes too, why do you want to take advantage of innocent children? I just don't understand that. I just don't understand that. I mean, that baffles me to no end. Like I could ignore a racist.
Yeah.
I can ignore a racist all day. You know what I'm saying? You can spout a whole lot of stuff. It's going in one ear and out the other in most cases. But when you start messing with kids, I just want to punch you in the mouth. Like, I just want to punch you in the mouth. Like there's a special place for you, and it ain't in heaven. You know, so that just bothers me that people continuously, you know, take advantage of children. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's shameful, disgraceful. It's oh man, it's so many things. Like I said, man, you know, and he's not the first, and he won't be the last.
Definitely.
You know, but you know, leave the babies alone, man. Leave the babies alone. They out here making you money, and you out here, you know, acting a fool anyway. You know, control them, and you know, parents, please keep a watchful eye on your babies, man. Just don't let them, you know, just because they got, you know, a little fame and fortune, watch your babies, man. You know, I mean, this guy right here, all the gymnasts, oh man, I mean, you gotta watch your babies, man. You just can't think they in safe hands, man. You are your child's best advocate. If you even think something's going on, the least you can do is investigate, you know. And if it makes you that uncomfortable, you know, unfortunately, fame and fortune is not worth, you know what I'm saying, your kid having having psychological damage from, you know, being assaulted by an adult. You know, it's not worth it. Not enough money in the world, you know, to sacrifice your kids' livelihood. You know, they can make another movie when they get older.
Right. Yeah, man. Okay. It's a couple points I want to make, but first, one of the points, I know it could be really controversial, and the way I'm gonna word it might be a little messed up, but fuck it. The first thing what Disney did, Roseanne was a left wing, right? Or right wing?
Left.
She was a left wing. Okay, so she was a left wing and he was a right wing. So I'm pretty sure they was like, so if we got Roseanne the fuck out of here, we got to get him out of here. You know what I'm saying? To save face. Like, we're not biased, guys. We actually, you know what I'm saying? So I can understand that. That's alleged. You know what I'm saying? That's just a little conspiracy theory that was popped out of there. But another thing with like the trafficking stuff like that and the child trafficking, yo, like you said, that shit is disgusting. But if you look at if you look at certain things on the internet, one of the biggest places that children come up missing is Disney World. So they have dirt on their name with that stuff as well. So I mean, that's probably another reason that could bring up a flag on them. People be like, wait a minute. So you telling me that y'all doing all these little secret parties, because I'm pretty sure there are rooms and places all in that big ass park that ain't even being used that are holding people, and weird shits like that happen. That's all alleged. So I mean, that's just conspiracy theory, Randy. But it's fucked up, honestly. That's all I can say for real.
Some of that's part of the Hollywood lifestyle, you know.
That too.
The celebrity lifestyle. I mean, we can talk about, I think, any facet of entertainment, and you have that shady stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? In it, I mean, hip hop. I mean, it's bad. It's bad. You know. It happens, and I mean, God, it happens in church. I mean, for Christ's sake, no pun intended, but it happens in church. You know. So I mean, it's just some really, really sick people out here in the world that have been granted opportunities to be in the forefront and have, you know, a lot of interaction, a lot of effect and impact on children. And yeah, man, it's pretty sad. It's pretty sad.
Yeah, man. Like you said, the church is another big one. I'll give you guys a movie suggestion. It's called Trafficked or something like that. Really good movie. It's based off of a true story. It was a really good movie. If you guys get a chance, I should check it out. I don't know. I don't remember all the actors that played in it, but it was a bunch of black actors. But Trafficked was really good. So yeah. All right, off on that. Now let's get back to the fuckery. I have to say Childish Gambino, but yeah, shout out to Childish Gambino. He dropped 2 tracks this week or last week. Yeah, something like that. This is a Summertime Magic and something else, something like that. But Tekashi 6ix9ine, the wolves finally got to the young man. He said he wasn't gonna get touched. He wasn't gonna get touched. And he told Charlemagne, he was like, yo, if I get touched, I'm gonna call you. So I don't know if Charlemagne got that call, but young 6ix9ine got touched, and some people believe it's fake because he has a new song called Fifi out right now.
That's fine with Nicki Minaj.
Yeah,
I listen to that. It's garbage.
Well, I got
Go
that.
ahead,
You got that. Wait.
Yeah.
But yeah. So some people believe it's fake. I honestly thought it was fake when it first happened. I'm like, all right, bro, you got a new record out. You got a new record that's just coming out, and you get wiped up. You know what I'm saying? You get knocked upside your head once or twice, and like I didn't really see pistol whip. From my experience, I've seen a pistol whip, and I've seen somebody have a fucked up face after a pistol whip after just one hit. My guy's face wasn't really, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't really that bad. It wasn't bad at all. It wasn't no black eye, blue eye, nothing like that. So unless they was beating him with a plastic gun, you know what I'm saying? I didn't see it, didn't believe it. But what is your thoughts on it?
Publicity stunt. I listened to. They did an interview that I listened to, and I mean, he just didn't. He didn't sound believable at all to me. Like there was no change in his voice at all. You know, he was very matter of fact. You know, he even tried to say, "I am the boy that cried wolf," and something actually happened, and nobody believes me because I have been trolling for so long. Is what he said, and I said, "Wow, what a way to make it sound believable."
Right.
But it's not. I mean, this is just another opportunity for him to pull the wool over people's eyes. It could, yes, very easily be tied to, you know, the new single coming out there with Nicki Minaj. Charlemagne got his own problem, so that's not the person I would be calling right now.
Right.
You just may have to call Ghostbusters on this one, but yeah, nah, it's got to be another publicity stunt, and it's sad because like if somebody wanted to touch him, they would have touched him by now.
Oh yeah,
I'm serious when I say that. If somebody wanted to touch him, they would have touched him by now. And you know, goons don't care if you got kids, because he had made a statement saying, you know, take what you want to take. I got jewelry at the house, but I just want to make sure that, you know, I got a 2-year-old daughter, is basically what he said. And goons don't care about that type of stuff. Like a lot of those guys are paid to pay for hire anyway. So, you know, they trying to collect that check. So nah, I mean, unfortunately, it's another publicity stunt. It's sad that he continues to use such serious things, but I mean, it's to his own demise, man. It's to his own demise.
Yeah. See, like I say that I believe it's a publicity stunt, but then I'm stuck in the time frame where back in the day when somebody was to literally set you up, you know what I'm saying, and like you was a breadwinner, it's probably because you're not paying them no more. You know what I'm saying? So they know all your business. So I believe I'm pretty sure he alluded to it, but saying it was an inside job, or he was set up by somebody he knows or something like that. That's still real out here. You still messing with people that's still OGs out here, and that'll be like, yo, he ain't pay his monthly quota, his monthly game quota. All right, we got to wet him up real quick to let him know. You better pay this money, or you know what I'm saying, this could happen repeatedly.
Yeah, so, you gotta pay the toll to cross the bridge.
Yep. Yeah, just like they be doing in LA, Houston, and I don't think they do it in Detroit. But yeah, shout out to Detroit.
Yeah, man. And see, here's the thing, man. You know, cause like until I hear news about somebody like that, not even on my radar. I'm not even gonna front. I didn't even know until today, and you know that he even had a single out because I've never listened to any of his music, or at least not none that I know, not knowing. Uh, and so I took a gander and I went and checked out the song. So I'm like, Nicki Minaj is trash, and now she's doing a track with him, and he's trash. So let me go check it out. I was disappointed, so disappointed. But here was the most disappointing thing: 2 million views already.
Oh yeah, I seen that coming. I
2
definitely
million
seen
views,
that
and
coming.
I'm just like, man, this is not even good music. Like, I don't even care whatever issues, personal problems that he has. Like, this is just not good music. I mean, the dude is in video playing hand claps with Nicki Minaj. She's licking different lollipops. Like, I mean, part of it, if you remember, it's been a long time, but when Wayne came out with Lollipop, there's some similarities to the videos. If you were to watch them back to back,
Really?
yeah. But now, I mean, he's garbage. I mean, God bless his heart. You know, I mean, this is what hip hop has become. You know, because we, you know, as a community, decided to let any and everybody become a famous rapper. I'm not just gonna say a rapper, but a famous rapper. Like none of these dudes should be famous. And so this is what we got, you know. And I mean, it's sad, you know, but I mean, you know, I mean, we sold our soul for $1 to try to make our name bigger, you know. So corporate America came in and said, well, you know, we'll shape it up to where you make a whole lot of money, but we make a whole hell of a lot more. And you know, as a result, you get Tekashi, what's his name, 6ix9ine. Yeah, great. Way to go, hip hop. Thank you so much for this.
Yeah, and another thing that like irritated me was, what is her name? Nicki Minaj. She not too long ago, she was just literally preaching about like keep your legs closed, girls, don't have sex for money, and all this and this and that. And now on this record, she talk about popping her pussy open and all this other shit. So I'm like, it's just hypocritical. Like this shit is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, again, that's, hey man, $1 make you do a lot of things you say you wouldn't do.
That is true.
You know, if you don't have morals and standards and things of that nature. And I mean, she signed on that dotted line to, you know, Young Money, and that's all they were about anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, she shouldn't have been surprised if they were saying this is the music that we want you to make. So yeah, trash made a trash track.
All right, hold on. Somebody just hit me up and told me that Isaiah Thomas had called the Denver Nuggets and said, or he had called the Denver Nuggets before, I mean, not the Denver Nuggets, but the Boston Celtics to talk to Danny Ainge about something before he signed with the Denver Nuggets. So what is your thoughts on that?
That's interesting. I know an article just came out where he was kind of talking about basically where he's been since he got released from Boston, essentially. And it was very interesting, you know what I'm saying, because he basically comes out and says, I feel like I got used, you know. If I could do it all over again, I would have shut myself down. You know what I'm saying? Before I hurt myself, till it got to where it got. You know what I'm saying? I basically played on a bad hip till I pulled it out of his socket, essentially, is what he was saying.
Yeah, I got the quote right here. He said, it's hard for me to sit out. It's hard for me to sit out. I just lost my sister. Basketball was my only thing that was keeping me going, helping me out. I played until literally I couldn't play anymore. That was his quote.
Yeah, part of that though, I think goes back like to when it actually happened. Because I think they have a clip of when they were pretty sure it happened. It was, Karl Anthony Towns landing on him, and so, I mean, that happened like 4 or 5 months before. No, maybe not 4 or 5, maybe 3 months before the playoffs even started.
Okay.
If you remember, towards the end of the regular season, they were trying to get him rest for the playoff run. He knew something was wrong. He said he wanted to play, and I understand. You know what I'm saying? He's like
contract year.
Well, he did. Yeah, I mean, well, not only that, but I mean, I don't want to lose my spot. So I mean, if that's, I don't want to lose my spot, so I'm gonna keep playing. I'm gonna play hurt, and it just, it just got worse. So I mean, nobody owes him anything.
Right.
Maybe an apology, maybe. But I mean, as far as the money side of it, I mean, once you tore your hip up like you did, don't come back until you're ready. Because he said when he came back with Cleveland, he wasn't ready yet, and that's why he was so out of sync. Then he got traded, and then he actually played relatively decent for the Lakers. And then they shut him down. You know what I'm saying? He had the arthroscopic surgery.
Yeah. Where they went inside the hip and stuff like that, and like cleared some stuff out,
So I feel bad for him, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, little man gave it his all, things of that nature. So I mean, I feel bad for him, but he'll never recoup that money back. Like, I could see him maybe getting, 2 years, $15 million. You know what I'm saying? Something along those lines. 3 years, $25 million, something like that. But he'll never get that $100 million payday.
No, he won't. He will not. All right, and so Tyrese, I don't know if you've been paying attention, but Tyrese and The Rock over the last couple of years have been feuding, and so now Tyrese has came out and he said it was all because of the pills. It was all because of the meds that he was feuding with The Rock, and he was saying things that everybody else in I guess in the Fast and Furious Brotherhood were saying, but didn't want to speak up about. But he was the only one that speak up on. So The Rock came back a little while later after he's been blowing up this year with movies because he has, I think, Skyscraper is either out or coming out or something like that. And I'm pretty sure he has a couple more movies next year and this year, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, he was just like, I mean, it was never really a problem. I don't really need to speak to him. So, and then what I think The Rock just was like solidified that, you know what, you're not going to be in the next Fast and the Furious because they're making a spinoff with The Rock. The Fast and Furious is going to get pushed back till 2020 or 2019. 2020. 2020 is when it's going to get pushed back. And The Rock has his spinoff with Jason Statham. And now the bad guy who just been named is Idris Elba. So what is your thoughts, man? What is your thoughts? I know it's a lot.
I mean, Tyrese been whining since he was singing the Coke commercial. I mean, let's keep it real. Tyrese been whining for a long time. No, I mean, it doesn't surprise me, the statements. I mean, look how big The Rock is.
Right.
Yeah, of course he's on something. I mean, that ain't I'm in the gym every day. Like, I'm taking enhancements. And I mean, it is what it is. I mean, like, I'm sorry that your body didn't do the same thing his did. I'm sorry that you didn't get the same type of fame that he got, Tyrese. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you've been doing this to yourself. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you've been whining for the last 2-3 years. Like, nobody want to hear that crap. You know what I'm saying? Like, man up. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself together. Drop another album. You know what I'm saying? And keep it moving. I mean, for real, like, just stop whining. I've heard so much whining from Tyrese in the last year and a half. I'm just like, just shut up. like it's terrible. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is not like earth shattering. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it would be different if, like, you know, he was alleging that The Rock was, you know,
Coming at
messing. Yeah, it would not just like messing with little kids or something like that. Like, you alleging him of getting you hooked on pills, the same pills he's taking. Like, that's your fault. You know what I'm saying? It ain't his fault. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So I mean, kick rocks, Tyrese. Like I said, drop another album, man. You know what I'm saying? Do some whining on the track and not the rest of the world, man.
He did.
Telling me.
I thought he did. I thought he dropped another Black Tie album.
He did, and he was crying.
Oh shit! I didn't hear it.
Tyrese, man, just stop it, man. Tyrese is a victim of success and being unable to take it to the next level. Like, he thought he's gonna be that next R&B movie star, you know what I'm saying, type of guy, and he just wasn't. And for whatever reason, you know, but I mean, all you can do is capitalize on the window that you have and move on, you know.
I believe he got comfortable. I believe he got way too comfortable.
In which part though?
And like the movies, because like he was getting these $20 million checks every year from, or every other year from every year from what is it? The Fast and Furious franchises and stuff like that. So I feel like he was like, yo, I get this, I just blow damn near all this money every year. You know what I'm saying? I can recoup it right back. And then when it stopped, and when it was like, whoa, hold on, wait, what? We not doing another Fast and Furious? What the fuck going on here?
They don't need to do another one anyway, man. I mean, I get that. The last one that came out, you know what I'm saying? But Paul Walker is the Fast and the Furious. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, you know, him and Vin Diesel are the Fast and the Furious. So, you know, you trying to bring people in and, you know, replace this guy and just be done. Like, it was a great run. Be done.
Right. Yeah.
I mean,
and
you guys, what, 7, 8?
Yeah, they're going to 9. They're going to 9.
I ain't going to see that crap. I ain't see the last one. I ain't even gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie to you. The one they should have just stopped on was Tokyo Drift. That one was. I'm not gonna say it was terrible.
With Lil Pow Pow, it was terrible. Yeah. I'll say it. With Lil Pow Pow, that was terrible.
Oh man! All right. So, if you guys have seen, what I'm gonna start doing in the beginning is giving you guys parental advisory warnings, because I don't want nobody to be taken off guard. That's why, if you've seen in the last 2 clips, I put the parental advisory warning just to let you guys know that some crazy shit will happen and will be said. But just know, when y'all see that, some wild shit's gonna be said. So y'all can't be mad. Y'all were warned ahead of time. So I'm just gonna let y'all know that's gonna be happening from now on for certain clips and maybe certain episodes. I don't know just yet, but just know that's gonna be coming pretty soon. Make sure y'all hit the hearts on SoundCloud, like, rate, and review us on iTunes, Stitcher, anywhere you listen to us on the podcast, whatever. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Tell a friend and hit that notification bell. But yeah, we got get it off your chest. You got anything to get off your chest? It's gonna be a short show this week, guys.
Do I have anything to get off my chest? Man, I've gotten a lot of stuff off my chest. We talked about Ty Gurley. Shout out to Big Ty, getting his money, getting Gurley money, not Ty Bridges money. Nah, man, I just want to say, man, you know, just be on the lookout for more and more from us. You know, we getting our Stretch Armstrong going. You know what I'm saying? You know, definitely tapping into, you know, different markets, really trying to grow. So, you know, we appreciate the support you're giving. You know what I'm saying? Like my man always says, it's one of our catchphrases. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You know what I'm saying? So don't keep this to yourself. You know, share this podcast out there. You know, because I mean, we're going places. You know, so you know, y'all get ready. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, we appreciate the support. Keep it coming, please. You know what I'm saying? You know, so that's it, man. My chest is good today, man. We had some good topics that I can go ahead and do my thing, man. So good one.
All right. So the only thing I want to get on my chest today is for two things. First, I want to say thank you to everybody that's been listening and that's been sharing. My homegirl Starmy, thank you very much. I love you. You know I love you. But the homie Mac, shout out to you, bro. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I will be doing that off and on if I get confirmation from people who tell me they listen to it and they show me on Facebook, SoundCloud, or any of my social medias, or any of you guys' social medias that you guys want to just somebody said they listen to it and they show you the proof. Go ahead, and just shout them out. But yeah, that, and I've always wondered, why do females, like, why is the industry so convoluted with the same females going out with totally different dudes? And now I understand. They're like, Randy, here you come again with all the hate on black women. It's not just hate on black women. It's hate on all the celebrities that be knocking off the same girls. The same girls. I just be like, man, yo, either they box is golden, but they crazy, or they box is just trash after one rapper gets done with her after a couple months, and she just moves on to the next, or it's a contractual thing. And I know that is a thing. It's an actual thing where they go out with these females for contracts for like 6-7 months.
Soap opera, man. Soap opera, man. Just like the Young and the Restless General Hospital. Like, it's just a circle, man. So that's what it is, man. You know, you gotta pay for fame somehow, man.
I guess I'm not on that level, and I don't need to be on that level. I'm just trying to be like Lil Duval, live my best life. I'm trying to get this podcast to where we live in our best lives, and we living like Lil Duval. You know what I'm saying? Going out visiting y'all people. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. That's what we trying to do.
Yeah, ladies, I love you. I do, but I already got my sweet thing, man. So I have no interest, you know what I'm saying? No, none of that for me. You know what I'm saying? I got my kingdom set up, man. I'm just chasing these coins now. So still like my stuff though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really not like my stuff, but you know what I'm saying? Just, we can be friends. We can be friends.
Yeah, friends.
Maybe. Really. I don't really like being the opposite sex. So just like my stuff. All right.
All right. So I mean, don't worry if you know what I'm saying, he's taken, but I got homeboys, you know what I'm saying? I got my boy Ryan, you know what I'm saying? You guys know who he is. He's the renegade. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Toss a lob to my guy. You feel me? So hey. That's all I gotta say. Another little shout out real quick. You said what?
Aren't you single too?
Yeah,
Mr. Good Hair. Yeah, Mr. Good Hair. Shout yourself out too, Mr. Good Hair.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay low key. You gotta play that sniper game. I'm not a sniper, ladies.
Nah, go ahead and put your collar up on your neck. Put your collar up on your neck.
So yeah, just quick shout out to my boy Corey. Shout out to Lauren. Shout out to all the creators that I've actually had contact with over the last couple of weeks. I see you guys' grinds. Hey, I'm telling y'all, man, and like, I don't understand why people, I guess this would be another thing, but I don't understand why people think that they owe me something just because I'll share their stuff on Facebook or a social media site. Like, if I fuck with you, you know what I'm saying, and I see you've been grinding for a minute, it ain't gonna take nothing but what? 5 seconds? That's it, bro. It's like it's just a share. You know what I'm saying? I'm just showing you my respect. And if you see that, just know I'm showing you respect, bro. Like, I see your grind, and hey, you ain't gotta do it for me, but do it for me. You feel me? It only takes 5 seconds.
Oh, I got one. Yo, happy birthday. Shout out to Sierra. That is why our third counterpart is not on the air tonight, because he's chilling with his lady. It's her birthday. So Sierra, happy birthday to you.
Oh shit. Happy birthday. Yeah. If I'd have known that, I would have started that off with that. But yeah, happy birthday to her. And yeah, just know, Grit Sports Media, we out here. The Average Guy Podcast on the Average Guy Studios, man. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Hit the hearts. Y'all know the spiel. We love y'all. Parental discretion is advised. Wait till Thursday. Oh boy, that's gonna be a doozy. All right. So, and that's it, man. We out. Peace.
Holla.